What if dating obstacles were as monumental as the labors of Heracles? Now there's a thought to ponder on. In the annals of Greek mythology, Heracles, also known as Hercules, was a divine hero, the son of Zeus and Alcmene, who was tasked with 12 seemingly impossible labors as penance for his actions. These labors were not just tests of physical strength, but also of wit, resilience, and perseverance. Just as Heracles faced his labors, we in the realm of modern dating face our own set of challenges. And no, we're not talking about slaying a 9-headed hydra or capturing a golden hind. But, in a way, our dating obstacles can seem just as daunting. For instance, let's consider the labor of finding a compatible partner. In a world where we're spoilt for choice, the paradox of choice can actually make it harder to find someone who truly aligns with our values and lifestyle. It's like searching for the Erymanthean boar in a vast, unpredictable wilderness. Then there's the challenge of vulnerability. Opening up to someone, showing our true selves, can be as risky and terrifying as facing the Nemean lion without weapons. We risk rejection, heartbreak, and the pain of unrequited feelings, but it's a necessary step towards finding genuine connection. And let's not forget the labor of maintaining a relationship. Keeping the flame alive over time can feel like a Herculean task in itself. It requires constant effort, compromise, and understanding, akin to Heracles' labor of cleaning the Augean stables in a single day. But here's the thing. Despite the enormity of his tasks, Heracles succeeded. He overcame, he persevered, he triumphed. And so can we. In navigating the complex world of modern dating, we can learn to overcome our own labors, our own obstacles. In the end, it's about more than just finding love. It's about growth, self-discovery, and resilience. It's about becoming the best version of ourselves and for our partners. So, just like Heracles, we too can overcome these modern dating challenges. First labor of Heracles, slaying the Nemean lion, symbolizes confronting our fears in dating. Now you might be wondering, how does battling a mythical beast translate to our modern dating scene? Well, the lion is a metaphor for the fears we grapple with in our pursuit of love. Imagine the fear of rejection as the lion's deafening roar, threatening to shatter your resolve. It's daunting, isn't it? But like Heracles, you too must face it head-on. Or consider the fear of commitment. Akin to the lion's unyielding strength, it can be intimidating for sure. Yet, Heracles didn't back down, and neither should you. Then there's the fear of vulnerability, as unpredictable as the lion's next move. It's a risk, but one worth taking. Just as Heracles dared to fight the lion, you too must dare to open up, to be seen, to be known. To conquer dating, you must first conquer your fears. The second labor, defeating the Hydra, reflects the struggle with past relationships and emotional baggage. Just as Heracles faced the Hydra, with its ever-regrowing heads, we too grapple with past relationships that can persistently resurface in our lives. Each head of the Hydra can be likened to an old flame or a past heartache, rearing its head at the most unexpected times. These past experiences, while sometimes painful, are part of our journey. They shape our perspectives, influence our expectations, and often guide our future actions in the realm of love and dating. Yet, like the many-headed Hydra, if we let these past relationships control us, they can hinder our progress and prevent us from finding new love. It's crucial to remember that just as Heracles ultimately defeated the Hydra, we too can overcome the impact of past relationships. It's not about forgetting the past, but learning from it and using those lessons to grow. Like Heracles, we must learn to overcome our past to move forward. The fifth labor, cleaning the Augean stables, represents the need for personal development and growth in dating. Just as Heracles was tasked with cleaning these incredibly dirty stables, we too must face the challenging task of cleaning up our act in our personal lives. This labor symbolizes the importance of self-improvement, a crucial aspect in the dating scene. The stables, filled with years of accumulated filth, can be compared to the unhealthy habits or attitudes we may carry with us. These could be anything from a lack of communication, trust issues, or even the inability to commit. They are the barriers that prevent us from forming meaningful connections with others. Just as Heracles rerouted the rivers to cleanse the stables, we too need to take drastic measures to rid ourselves of these detrimental habits. This could mean seeking therapy, practicing mindfulness, or even distancing ourselves from toxic relationships. Remember, it's not about becoming perfect, it's about striving to be the best version of oneself. This includes acknowledging our flaws and working towards improving them. In dating, this translates into becoming a better listener, being more understanding, learning to express our feelings more effectively, and so on. The process of self-improvement is continuous and requires persistence, but the rewards are immense. You'll find that as you grow and evolve, you'll attract people who appreciate and value the person you're becoming. Just as Heracles cleaned the stables, we must clean up our act to attract the right person. The fourth labor, capturing the Erymanthian boar, symbolizes the importance of patience and timing in dating. Now take a moment and think about Heracles' approach to this task. He didn't rush in, spear swinging, but took time to understand the boar's habits, its strengths and weaknesses. He watched and waited, strategizing until the perfect moment to strike. The same principle applies to dating. It's tempting to dive headfirst into a new relationship, fueled by the thrill of infatuation. But much like Heracles, we must exercise patience. Taking the time to truly understand the person you are interested in, their habits, their quirks, their strengths, and weaknesses, can build a more solid foundation for a lasting relationship. Furthermore, there is the matter of timing. Timing is crucial, not just in capturing boars, but in dating as well. Forcing connections when the timing isn't right can lead to unsuccessful dating experiences. It's about seizing the moment when it's right, not when it's convenient. Remember, a relationship is not a race. It's not about who gets there first or fastest, but about the journey and the experiences shared along the way. So, in your dating endeavors, remember to exercise patience and respect the timing. Like Heracles, understanding the right timing can lead to successful dating. Heracles' labors, though ancient, offer valuable insights into overcoming modern dating obstacles. As we've journeyed through this Greek hero's quests, we've uncovered a treasure trove of wisdom that can serve us well in our own quests for love. Let's take a moment to recap. First, we tackled the fearsome Nemean lion, symbolizing our fears in dating. We learned that facing our fears head-on, much like Heracles, is the first step towards victory. By confronting what scares us, we can begin to move forward on our journey. Next, we ventured into the realm of past relationships, represented by the multi-headed Hydra. Here, we discovered the importance of acknowledging our past, understanding its impacts, and learning to let it go. Heracles defeated the Hydra by facing each head directly, reminding us that we must confront each past relationship individually to truly move on. From there, we cleaned up our act, symbolized by the Augean stables. This labor taught us the necessity of eliminating any negative habits or behaviors that might be hindering our progress in the dating world. Just as Heracles redirected 2 rivers to clean the stables, we too can redirect our energies towards self-improvement. Then we learned about patience and timing from the capture of the Golden Hind. This task took Heracles a full year to complete, teaching us that patience is indeed a virtue, especially when it comes to dating. The right person will come along at the right time, just as the hind eventually did for Heracles. Now, we arrive at our final destination. Triumph